Welcome back, and this is Wisconsin Shoe Guy. Today we're going to talk about the Gaziano and Girling St. James II Adelaide compared to the George Cleverley Adam. So George Cleverley, this is a very, very good, solid Adelaide, modern styling, chisel last medallion, and this is in a pebble grain. So one of my absolute favorites, and the first in what I hope to be a long series of shoe battles, just comparing two shoes at a time. Now this is compared to the Gaziano and Girling St. James II. Beautiful, beautiful last. Sharp rises, but smooth. And a little bit sleeker across the vamp, no medallion, a little bit wider on the U-throat. Very, very nice. The cutting, or the ticking, as they call it, within Gaziano and Girling is completely next level. And I really feel like they've done just a fabulous job with these shoes. So single piece of leather, no seams in the back, just A to Z. To me, one of the most perfect shoes made. So very, very happy with these. So how do we compare these two icons of menswear? Okay. Now, the style is the same. George Cleverley, one of the first, if not the first, cap-toe Adelaide out on the marketplace. So head to head, where are they different? Where are they similar? And what matters most, how do they feel? Okay. So we talk about this one, the inside of the leather. It doesn't feel quite as nice as the inside of this leather. The leather on a whole on the Gaziano and Girling is, it feels like a totally different level of craftsmanship. It feels like a totally different level of materials. I've got to admit, it is reminiscent of what a bespoke shoe is supposed to feel like. I know that they're not bespoke, and I know that there's a lot of differences between bespoke and ready to wear, even within their lines. But I will tell you, this is one of the most comfortable shoes I've ever worn out of the box. And I don't have a lot of wear on it, but it wears pretty darn slow. It's just doing really, really well. So from a comfort standpoint, the lining feels the same as the outside of the shoe. It's just really, really soft. It's really supple. And all in all, I just feel like this is very well suited to my foot. Now, I don't like that it doesn't have as sharp a rise here and here as the Cleverley does. This is why I bought the Cleverley. I feel like that toe is just different. It's different enough. Some of my other shoes replicate it, come close. Some shoes even have a better slant up. Where I like the shoe where it has a line here that going up to flat. This is relatively subtle, kind of rounded on that plane. So you can kind of see it from here, but it's not as sharp when you look at it from profile. Gaziano and Girling has a totally different approach. They have a little bit of a rise here, so you can kind of see like a sled hill coming down, but the overall shoe is round, but you can still see like right here at the front where they have that squareness on the last. Now this is a TJ73, I think 73 or 78 last, and just really, really nice. I can't wait to get another pair on the Deco lasts. I'm super excited about seeing those. So yeah, I'm a shoe geek, I get it. But the way that the U-throat is wider here really does give that nice effect as you're wearing them. And just again, the heel, it's a very, very tapered heel. It's very, very thin waist. It's a very beautiful fiddleback waist. The work on the sides here is very subtle, but it's very fine. They did a really nice job. There's fudging all the way around. Okay. they did a nice job there as well. So very pleased with these shoes, and with the Cleverleys. You know, this is much more pronounced on the soles. Also, great fiddleback, great top, great heel. The heel stacks are there. The tapered is there. I didn't even show the taper on this one, but it's there as well. So I would say that as a whole, the design elements of the two are very, very similar. The craftsmanship, it's not really craftsmanship because you can't see it, but you can feel it. It's just a little bit more forgiving when you wear it. It's a little bit less stiff and just a little bit more comfortable. And at the end of the day, what do we have shoes for? We have them to wear. And really what we want is when we're wearing them on our feet to forget about them. And, you know, we want compliments on them. We want people to like them. But we just really want them to be functional, to work, and to not have feet that hurt, right? So, anyway, because the elements are so close, I'm going to spend a little bit of time and I'll show some pictures here of the measurements. So clearly, there's a big difference. The Gaziano and Girling has an additional stitch per centimeter on the sole, and an additional 2.5 stitches on the rest of the sole, on the rest of the shoe. Okay, that's unheard of. As I've been looking at the Cleverleys compared to the rest of my collection of Cap-Toe Adelaides, they've been better. Okay? So I just want to point that out. There's a reason why, you know, a bunch of the YouTubers and experts are all talking about stitch density. It really is different. Okay? Now, from a value standpoint, let's talk a little bit about that. The Cleverley Atom is going to run anywhere from 550 pounds. I've seen it on sale in dollars for about 550 bucks, but normally it's 750, right, which is close to the 550 pounds. So 725 to 750. So it's an expensive shoe. The Gaziano and Girling, 900 pounds. If you want it custom, okay, meaning that you don't want it in one of the two colors that it comes in, which I think is carbon and this vintage cherry, which are fantastic, right? Then you're looking at a 400-pound upcharge. If you want, you know, hedge grain, or you want, you know, something fancy, get some more. I think that they have a 600-pound charge for shell cordovan. Right? Shell cordovan is fantastic at Gaziano and Girling. Just brilliant. It has like a hatch grain to it. It's out of this world. All in all, I've got to say, between the two, the Gaziano and Girling is the clear winner.